Happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. Woo! Another week has flown by. I hope you guys had a successful one. I hope you guys are finishing strong today on this beautiful Aloha Friday. Mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of your support. We really appreciate it here on the show. And so everyone, make sure we're popping into Long's Drugs, getting your weekend essentials, you know, little snacks, whatever it is that you need, because Long's Drugs has everything. Exciting show for you guys, as always. So let's do what we do and dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. I have to start off with this. The NBA champions, world champions, the Golden State Warriors are back on top again. You know, they were plagued by injuries just a couple seasons ago. Right, 2 years, the league's worst record, but they had some guys out and they were injured, but they got their unit back. Klay Thompson, right? Steph Curry got back healthy, and they now won their fourth title in 8 seasons. Steph Curry, Finals MVP. You know, what else can you say about this franchise? Are they the best ever? You know, because if you think about it, they were on a roll and they got some injuries, took that plunge, and now they're healthy again and right back on top. So that speaks volumes to a few things that come to mind. Organization, right? Ownership and coaching. Steve Kerr, someone who was not the main guy. He wasn't the highlight, you know, with the Bulls, with Jordan's run and all. But Steve Kerr provided the shots when he needed to. He was humble. He just showed up to work every single day, did his job. And, you know, being a guy in Steve Kerr's position, being able to sit and witness Michael Jordan's greatness, Phil Jackson's great, we can't forget about that, right? Being coached by one of the greatest coaches of all time. And him in this, now he's in that seat, taking all the experience and just pouring it into this Golden State Warriors team. And I truly believe that coaching and coaches that have been in the trenches, hey, there are some great coaches that never played, don't get me wrong, in all sports. But there's something about being a coach that's played, that's been through the ups, the downs, that have seen a lot, and they can now take that and pass that on. I think it speaks volumes. And so, you know, and you combine that with the talent, right? At the end of the day, Golden State Warriors got the best shooter we've ever seen, ever in the world in Steph Curry. And, you know, you put pieces around him that just balance and elevate the team. And so, look, the Golden State Warriors are back on top, and I believe they're going to be there for some years. So congrats to you guys. Keep it up. Steph Curry, Chef Curry, MVP, man. And obviously, it wasn't just the Golden State Warriors playing in the finals. The Boston Celtics, what a run. What a run. But what I had said prior to this series and these finals even started was the experience that the Golden State Warriors have. And although the Boston Celtics have one guy in Jason Tatum that is lights out, he's a star now, but he's only going to continue to rise. And, you know, hey, he started hot in the game, but then plateaued. And if you don't have the collective group, if you don't have the sixth man, if you don't have a bench that can come in and fill some of that void when someone's having an off night, you don't have that guy to step up and take over, it's going to be hard, especially against a team like Golden State. So nothing against the Boston Celtics. Hey, they have a lot to be proud of. You know, I don't think they were a team at the beginning of the year that were a favorite to make it to the finals. You know, who would the talk? Brooklyn Nets, right? The Lakers on, you know, even the Miami Heat. But here comes the Boston Celtics, and watch out, because I know that this offseason they're going to make some moves. They're going to add some pieces and build around Jason Tatum. And this could be a battle that we could see year after year. Because these two teams, the Warriors are still relatively young, right? They're a little older than the Celtics, but they're still relatively young. A lot of those guys still have a lot of ball left in them. And the Celtics, I feel like, are just kind of getting ready to take off. So this is going to be exciting times in the NBA. A lot of talent across the board, not just on 1-2 teams. There's talent across the board in every team, and that's why I feel the NBA today is just so much more exciting than ever, because you have so much more talent everywhere. So we'll see what happens. Into the U.S. Open we go, where our leader is Adam Hadwin, who shot 4 under 66 and leads by 1 stroke over Rory McIlroy. It's a tight race. It's going to be exciting. And Rory has been very, I don't want to say vocal about, the critics of the Saudi-backed league. I know it's a hot topic right now going on while at the U.S. Open. He's a strong advocate of the PGA. He's one of the top golfers in the world and is part of the PGA. And although, like I talked about last time, the Saudi-backed league, hey, it's another league. It's another opportunity for players to make money. At the end of the day, more opportunities means more opportunities, right? So Phil Mickelson, who is a legend in golf, he's a longtime champion, hasn't been playing his best golf lately. And obviously, he had a meltdown. He 4-putted in one of the holes and is sitting 144th out of 156 players. He went 8 over 78. And, this just goes to show that I believe Phil Mickelson's mind is on the Saudi-backed league. He's thinking forward. He's thinking ahead. And in golf, when you do that, you're not going to be present. And I'm sure, there's a lot of talk, media. There's a lot of things, a lot of chiming going on in that arena. And it affects golfers. It's a mental game more than anything. And so, we'll see how everything shakes out at the U.S. Open. But for now, Adam Hadwin is sitting on top, sitting pretty. Exciting times coming very, very soon, June 25th, right? The XFL, right? Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is coming down for a talent search, right? They're looking for players. They're looking for Hawaii talent, and they're having a tryout all day on June 25th at McKinley High School. I'll get more into that a little bit later. But also, Jerry Rice is coming down. They're hosting a free clinic out on the west side. So this is awesome, because Hawaii has a lot of football talent, and I'm so thankful that these icons are coming back and pouring into our community and giving our kids a chance, right? To learn, number one, Jerry Rice, one of the greatest receivers of all time. Get to learn from him, get to soak up that knowledge. That's going to be an awesome experience. On the XFL side, right? Shout out to Coach June Jones. He's the offensive coordinator. We talked about it for the Seattle Dragons. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be down here. He's going to be pouring in to those guys. And so whomever got the invite to go and showcase your talent, I just want to give you a little advice. Don't let the moment be bigger than what it is. It's a big moment. It's a big opportunity. But if you've been preparing, if you've been training, right, if you've been focused, dialing it in, man, just go out there, perform, relax, have fun, doing that. The XFL, it's going to be a game-changing league on so many levels. Again, I talked about opportunities, right? More opportunities, more leagues, more opportunities. But they've got a partnership with the NFL that's basically going to allow sort of trials, right? The NFL is always looking for ways to better the game. So the XFL is saying, hey, right? The Rock saying, hey, we'll do whatever. It's our league. We can do whatever we want, right? If it's a new rule, hey, we want the touchdown to be worth 7 points and the extra point to be only 8. All these different things. The XFL will almost be like a a trial run for some of these things that the NFL can later adapt and implement. And also, guys that don't make it in the NFL, they get cut after camp, whatever, last cuts. Hey, you get cut, guess what? You can go down and play in the XFL, get that game experience, get that film on, and next year you can go right back to the league. Right? Guys coming out of college, you don't get drafted, you don't get signed as a free agent. Guess what? The XFL is right there. And the Canadian Football League is a little bit further up there. You know, so there's so many opportunities today for our young football players, young athletes to go and continue to live out their dreams. So one last piece of advice, again, never stop working, never stop believing. If it's what you want, if it's what you want to pursue, there's all these avenues, arena football, there's all these avenues for you to go and get it done. I've been in all of them, right? And if you keep plugging away, you keep believing, eventually, you'll get to where you want to be. All right? So look, hey, good luck to all the participants there. Show out, man. It's your time. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in again on this beautiful Aloha Friday afternoon. I want to wish you guys the best weekend coming up. It is Father's Day weekend, so shout out to all the amazing dads out there for being present, for being dad. I know sometimes, it could be tough. You're working long hours, trying to provide, doing all these things. But hey, this is coming up on your day, right? Your kids, your family, they're going to be celebrating you. And so I just want to say to all the dads that are doing it, congratulations. Thank you for being true leaders for your keiki. And just keep up the good work, but enjoy this weekend. It's our time. It's our time. Mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of your support. Let's get our Father's Day goodies from Long's Drugs this weekend. Have an amazing weekend. Relax, reset, recover, all that good stuff. I'll see you all come Monday. Aloha.